What's up, guys? I'm Mike D'Antonio, founder and CEO of StockedUp, and welcome back to the Stocks with Mike and Tom show. We have an amazing episode for you guys today. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the exact stocks that we are watching for this week. We're going to be talking about all the important stock market news for this week. We have a federal rate decision on Wednesday that can definitely impact the markets. Then we're going to be talking about momentum plays that we're watching. And then at the end of this video, we're going to be answering your questions and then going over a $2 million option that we're looking to trade this week. So we're looking at a lot of stocks for this week. We have a lot of great setups. We have Apple, just exploding on Friday. The market up over 800 points on Friday on an amazing jobs report. And there is a ton of opportunity in the stock market this week. So you're going to want to watch the end of this video. And if you guys aren't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe to see our daily stock market videos right on your homepage. And then we're going to aim to break 200 likes on this video. So if you guys learned something or if you guys like the video, we'd really appreciate it if you like it. So Tom, what's going on in the market this week?
Yeah, really, I'm going to be watching for oil right now this week because OPEC has agreed to a 1-month extension of the 9.7 million barrel production cut that was initially only supposed to go through May and June. And this is awesome to hear because a lot of oil stocks are still very low, while a ton of other stocks like Apple and Facebook, and just other stocks like Coca-Cola almost, a lot of other stocks have almost recovered to the top and hit their pre-corona prices. But right now, the ton of stocks like BP, Exxon and Mobil, and MPC, they still have a lot of movement to go up. And I really like these for a solid swing trade to the upside with this news that OPEC is going to have this 1-month extension, because these stocks like BP, like I said, they still have like a 30% potential to rise up to those tops from the coronavirus.
Yeah, I mean, oil has had one of its best months ever, and I don't think this trend is going to stop anytime soon, especially with that amazing news we heard over the weekend. So pretty much a lot of countries are continuing to cut their production in oil, which is less supply, which would make the price go up. And then, with this, we kind of have like a double-edged sword here because, look, we have the big oil producers, they're cutting production levels, right? So that means that there's going to be less supply. But at the same time, we have the economy reopening, so that means there's going to be more demand too. So I feel like this could be like a double-edged sword and really, really make oil shoot back up. And oil's already trending up. So I feel like the oil sector has a lot more room to go. I'm looking at Chevron, which is CVX, ExxonMobil, BP, MPC. I feel like these are all great plays, and they can definitely continue. What do you think?
Yeah, and I really like how Chevron has recovered more than most of the other oil stocks, and that probably has to do with that they have a much better balance sheet and they're a lot more financially stable than the other companies. And I think that this could be proof in the pudding that these other companies may follow suit and continue this strong continuation as well.
Exactly. I mean, look at ExxonMobil up 8% on Friday, had an amazing week last week. Literally every day was green. So definitely look at those oil stocks for this week. And then, Tom, what about the federal rate decision?
Yeah, that's going to be awesome coming out on Wednesday. Those always rock the markets. It's probably going to they're projecting it just to stay the same at 0.25%. That's what they set it at last time, and they're just projecting to keep it the same. But it does change every once in a while, and if they do change it, maybe expect it to go down to 0% even, because a lot of people are wanting it to go negative right now.
Yeah, I mean, guys, pretty much on Wednesday, the Feds are deciding on rates again, which is definitely important. Historically, this can definitely move the markets. However, it is most likely that they are going to just keep them stagnant. Personally, I don't think they're going to change it. I don't think, they can't really go any lower. You know what I mean? And at the same time, I don't feel like the economy is strong enough to raise the rates either. So I personally think that they are going to keep them how they are. However, if they do lower them, in theory, it would be bullish for the market and the market would go up. And if they raise them, the market would go down. That's typically how it works. So if they raise the rates, normally the market falls. And if they lower them, normally the market rises. So keep that out. That's for Wednesday, June 10th. And then, Tom, how about the jobs report on Friday, too?
Yeah, that was amazing. The economy added 2.5 million jobs in May, and that's the largest jobs gain in history within 1 month. That's amazing. And the unemployment rate fell from like 14.7% down to 13.3%, which is just amazing. And it's a great testament to the economy reopening and the policies being put in place that are actually working and helping the economy, kind of like the Fed just pumping money into the markets.
Right. Definitely. So, like, if we look at the Dow, the Dow was up 830 points on the close, right? So that's a huge move. And I feel like this jobs report really spiked the markets because everyone was expecting the worst. You know what I mean? It's like, yes, we had an amazing jobs report, 2.5 million new jobs, right? Or jobs added back. And that's great. The unemployment rate fell, but you saw articles just a month ago, and they're saying the unemployment rate's going to hit 20%. It could hit 30%. It could go past the Great Depression levels. Everyone's using all these scare tactics, and everyone's like expecting the worst. But to see the unemployment rate actually falling, I feel like that's just a good sign because the market all comes down to expectations, and the expectations were clearly not met, and that's a great thing. So awesome stuff. So now we're going to talk about the momentum plays for tomorrow. We have about 5 stocks to watch for tomorrow. All these stocks have great momentum, and we are looking to trade these. So with the first one, we have APA. So APA was up about, 20%,
23%.
23% today. So huge day. And Tom, what levels should we be watching for APA?
I would just watch for them to break their high of Friday at 1660.
Yeah, so APA, ton of momentum, the great play. Basically, we're just waiting for APA to break 1660 tomorrow. If it can do that, we'll be looking at this in a bullish sense, maybe grab some calls, maybe long the stock. And then next we have CVNA. And what
Carvana, this is good. These guys have been doing very well during the coronavirus, I believe.
Yeah, let me take a look at their chart. Yeah, they're doing really well. All-time highs, or at least since the coronavirus. Yeah, looks really solid, and it's a solid momentum play too. Yeah, broke all-time highs, so that's awesome stuff. What should we be watching?
I'd watch for them to break 117.
All right, so you guys heard Tom. Breaks 117. We'll be looking at it in a bullish sense. And then we have, as you guys can guess, ExxonMobil.
Yeah, they had a fantastic day. Watch for them to break above 53.50.
Yep, 53.50. If it breaks that, we'll be looking at it in a bullish sense. And then we have my last two, which are my favorite. First one is UNH. So what are we looking at?
I'd watch for them to break 315. I really like their strong move on Friday as well.
Yeah, solid play. And then we have Microsoft.
Yep, MSFT. They've been doing great lately with that new stuff that they've been coming out with, kind of like Zoom.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. And then
watch for them to break 188.
188. So you guys heard Tom. 188. We'll be looking at it in a bullish sense. I really like Microsoft and UNH. Don't go all in on it or whatever, but I'm not in either of these plays yet. But I really will be watching UNH and Microsoft for this week. I feel like they have a lot of upside potential. I am not in them yet, but I'll definitely be watching them. Maybe grab some calls for like a quick little swing trade, but just figured I'd share that with you guys.
Yeah, I really love both of those. I love the strong setup on Microsoft, especially. I love this staircase, and the strong day Friday, how it's almost breaking out of this channel is just awesome.
I mean, because you look at Amazon, past record highs with the corona. You look at Facebook, past record highs. You look at Apple, past record highs. You look at Microsoft, didn't pass record highs yet. So their record highs are sitting at about, about 191. So I feel like we could test that this week, and I don't think that's unreasonable. I really think we can test it this week, especially with the strong day Apple had. So check that out, guys. I'm not in either of the plays yet, but I'm definitely eyeing them out. So keep that in mind. And now we have the $2 million unusual options activity for this week. This play looks really solid. We're looking at Facebook, and we're looking at the Facebook 235 strike call options that expire this week, June 12th, okay? We have $2 million put into this strike. A ton of volume, the 235 strike calls for this week on Facebook. So looks like a great setup. Facebook had a good day on Friday, up about 2%. It looks like a solid setup. It looks like the people trading this are longing this play, have about $2 million in it. So, like I said, looks like a solid play. I might be looking to get in this tomorrow, depending on how Facebook opens up. So, like, if Facebook has some good momentum to the upside, this should be an amazing play. So keep that in mind. I'll probably be looking to get in that. And then we are going to be answering your guys' questions from the previous episode. So we have Watchdog saying you can do just as well trading many times as you can do trading less if you're good at it.
Yeah, Watchdog, that makes a lot of sense. But the thing is what we're talking about is like within one trading day. For example, in the morning, like there's a ton of volume in the stocks, and then as the day goes on, they kind of die off and become that like a lot less volume goes into these stocks, and there's a lot less movement. And that's what we're talking about is trading on that specific day. For example, like if we have 2 trades in the morning, we're not going to trade 2 times then in the afternoon while the stocks are all just moving sideways.
So yeah, I mean, it totally depends on your strategy, but great comment. We have Sharaf saying, I'm ready for membership. I hope that would help me have some passive income monthly. I'm a little new in this. I know the basics and still learning every day. Hopefully you and your stuff can help me more. Awesome. Thank you for the comment.
Yeah, if you need any help, definitely PM me, Sharef, on Facebook or on Discord.
Absolutely. And then if you guys want to join the Discord, it's the first link in the description down below. And if you guys want to trade the same options that Tom and I trade every single day, it's the Stocked Up Options Alert link in the description down below. We are raising prices on that very soon. We have Mike saying, I wish I found you guys when I first started. I lost a ton of money over holding risky plays, panic selling too early, FOMO buying, and putting too much into an initial position. Now I keep half long-term and half swing trades. Keep up the amazing work. I'm here for the long haul. Love that. Thank you so much for the comment, Mike. Love to hear that. We have Sharaf again saying, what do you think about Wayfair? I was shocked today seeing a 221% gain in the last 3 months. Do I buy shares or do calls? Can you please look at it? And if it's not too late to buy some shares. So what do you think, Tom?
Yeah, I mean, I think that Wayfair, I personally would not get into this right now because they had recently gapped up and they did kind of double top here, and they do have a lot of bearish momentum right now. So this would not be a stock that I buy, especially for the long term. If I was going to get into long term on this, I would definitely get in at like 120 or lower.
Yeah, so yep, you heard it from Tom. Really, I'm just kind of looking at like oil this week, and oil and tech. So if a different sector pops off, like 2 weeks ago, we had Citigroup and JP Morgan and the financial sector explode. This week we had the hotel sector, like the Vegas, Wynn, Marriott, stuff like that. So right now, for this week, it's looking like the oil sector and it's looking like the tech sector. So keep that in mind. We have Hunter saying, awesome video, guys. I made a lot of those mistakes when I first started as well. Hopefully this saves everyone from making them though. Absolutely. And excited for next week. Awesome. We have Slow and Steady saying huge thumbs up. Great advice, guys. Trading too much hurt my account for years. I am disciplined now, and one thing that helped me is that I keep a log book where I write down every trade, what made me take the trade, and profit or loss. I almost always lose when I force a trade. Wow. We have that. He said that book has helped me tremendously. Also, as you mentioned, position size. I trade small position, and I am consistent with my position size. My small gains add up to be huge profits each month. Love you guys, and thanks for the vids. Awesome comment. Love to hear that, and I completely agree with you. It's awesome to have a log book, where you just log your trades. And, I think it's very awesome how you're very consistent with your position size. That's huge. So
Yeah,
awesome.
and not forcing the positions.
Exactly, and not forcing it. It's a lot easier said than done. So awesome job. We have Brandon saying, I bought 50 contracts of the Boeing 160 calls last Friday at $138 each, right? He said he got scared an hour after he bought them and he sold. If he held through that this morning, he would have profited $290,000. Trust your homework and gut, I guess, is the $283 lesson here. I also had no business buying 50 contracts. Too much risk is what got me scared. That is crazy. Well, live and learn, right? Live and learn, but hey, there's always going to be more opportunities, Brandon.
And all I have to say, Brandon, is definitely don't look at this as an experience and then try it again like next week. Please don't do that, because that could definitely go wrongly for you.
Yeah. So look at we all have had trades like that. We all sold way too early on certain times, but live and learn. There's always going to be more opportunities. So the in all fairness, Boeing had a completely unexpected move. No one could have guessed that it was going to move as high as it did this week. So live and learn, and there's always another week. So awesome comment. We have Jay saying, I missed so many good plays because I got scared when it went against me for a second. And then they ended up going crazy. I would have made bank. Instead, I sold early for a loss. I'm learning to take emotions out of my trading. So, yeah, I mean, live and learn. The best thing is to trade just completely neutral. You don't want to be too stuck on like praying that a trade's going to work out. And at the same time, you don't want to let fear control you. And I know it's a lot easier said than done, but once you just become like kind of like you just don't care about the position, things just really change. So awesome comment. And then we have Morgan saying, how often do you guys trade on the premium options chat per day and per week? I'm thinking about joining. Thanks. So for the stat modeling subscription, we trade typically, so there's normally one trade per day, like the swing trade, but there are normally 2 to 3 other trades. So like with the stat modeling, you get a ton of bonuses too. So like there's one main swing trade per day most of the time, sometimes 2. And then there's normally 2 to 3 bonus trades depending on the day. But yeah, I mean, there's a couple different channels. There's 3 alert channels that are included, and then 2 analyzers, and then 2 robots to help you with the market. But yeah, I mean, the stat modeling subscription has just been amazing. We're definitely raising the prices pretty soon. Only had one loser last week and multiple 200% gainers. So, things are going really good. So we are raising the prices soon on that. If you guys want to check that out, it'll be the Stocked Up Options Alerts link in the description down below. Awesome comment, though. We have Jerry saying, I almost lost $2,000 on BTIQ. It hurt, but I'm glad I learned the lesson. Absolutely. I mean, me and Tom have had a lot of quote unquote punches in the face by the market. Tom lost, what was it, 18 grand in a day, or what was it?
Yeah, like 18,000 in like about a day and a half. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've all had tough losses. I lost, what was it, like 4 or 5 grand in 15 minutes on my birthday. So it hurts, but live and learn.
On your birthday too.
Yeah. I was so excited too. Like I was waiting for futures to open. I'm like, like this is gonna be my birthday present. And I turned the software on, and then unfortunately it did not go the way I wanted it to.
Yeah, definitely.
Live and learn, right? We have Mark saying, thanks for the valuable information, guys. Very much appreciated. I'm definitely one to trade or look to trade too much throughout the day. It's the excitement and possibility of winning. I think reference the end of day comment on who to trade for tomorrow. We're all looking to come up with their own momentum plays and be ahead of the game. And then he said, I also know you guys don't like penny stocks, but considering this is a Warren Buffett investment play, what do you think about Sirius XM, which is SIRI? It's cheap enough to take a punt for a long-term gamble, but worth asking you guys. So yeah, awesome comment. We really appreciate that. So look, I know what Sirius XM is. I have not researched them fundamentally, but just looking on like a long-term chart, it looks like they're doing pretty good. And if Warren Buffett invested in them, I would definitely be bullish on that.
Yeah, me too. I know I definitely use SiriusXM in my car, and I mean, I like it, and I always have my yearly subscription. So, and I know a lot of other people that do too. So I know they're pretty popular. But the thing is, I can't believe they're only $7 a share. But yeah, so I definitely think they could go up for the long term as well.
Yep. And then we have Beast saying, appreciate the detailed video and taking the time to school us. What do you think about NKLA? Too soon to invest in or the right time to get in? Question mark. So this is the one with the semi trucks, right, Tom?
Yeah, the semi truck stock. I mean, really, it's really hard to tell right now with only 2 candlesticks if it's too soon to get in or not. But I would say if you're really bullish on it, I mean, obviously only invest into this what you're prepared to lose. But if you're ready to invest into it if you think that this sector will rise.
Yeah, I mean, I see a lot of news articles saying, NKLA is going to be the next Tesla. They're going to do this, they're going to do that. They might, but typically, and this is just like what has happened in the past, when companies get so hyped up like this, the hype drives up their valuation too high and they end up falling. So, I have not researched this company fundamentally. I have not done the research, just a full disclosure, but I feel like it's just safer to wait out. You see all this hype around it, and especially in this market, I feel like the price might go a little bit lower. So, but I'm sure you know a lot more about the company than we do. So, but just based off our opinions, we think it's better to just wait a little bit. Like let's just see what happens in the next week, the next month, the next 5 months, see what happens. But awesome comment though. We have John saying, fact. I agree to trade less and take profit at a reasonable time, and you'll have bigger gains. Absolutely. We have X saying, love these videos, Mike and Tom. Keep them coming. I'm with you all the way. And then we have RC saying, me too. These guys are so helpful. So thank you guys so much for that comment. We really appreciate it. We have Elijah saying, awesome video as always. My most helpful trading lesson from you guys is to not fight the momentum / trend and ask questions and more questions. Then logging all my trading thoughts / notes in Evernote. Absolutely. So, we see you, Elijah. We see you doing really good. So we really appreciate the comment. We have Morgan saying, has anyone tried their stocked up options alerts? How's your experience? And then Elijah said, I have a year subscription. If you're thinking of getting in, get in now before the price goes up. My experience has been gains upon gains. Stick to the plan Mike gives you and ask questions along the way. And we have Ronnie saying, yeah, it's an amazing service. And then we have Cookie saying, just started last week and the predictions are pretty accurate. Highly recommend. And we have Chris saying, yes, they are fully legit and they have massive gains since joining last week and have been in the day trade calls, and they are also great runs. I've been in many Discord callouts, and none of the channels ever help you. Mike always helps out and have made me a better trader. Just know that every trading is not 100% perfect. Their callouts are almost perfect, and they will tell you to cut it if it's not going the right way. Anyways, try it out. Super cheap right now, right before the prices go up. I will always be with them, even if the prices go up. So worth it. So thank you all you guys for those amazing comments. We're loving the market right now, especially the statistical modeling options alerts. Prices are going up pretty soon. If you want to learn more about them, you could click the link in the description down below about the stocked up options alerts. But we really, really, really appreciate all of your guys' comments. And we're looking forward to another amazing week. We have Chris saying, again, awesome video, boys. I'll take a look at a lot of the tips into account, especially overlooking every time frame and panicking on every turn the candles make. My gut instinct is mostly right, but never had the guts to hold trades for profit. We'll give it a try. Thanks again. Absolutely. And then we have Richard saying, I'm going to like it again. Yep. And then we have Alejandro saying, you guys are awesome. Keep the vids coming. Here before 100K. Love that. Yeah, we're going to cross 4,000 subscribers tonight. So if you guys want to be possibly the 4,000th subscriber, don't forget to subscribe. We have Nicholas saying, super helpful video. Thank you again, Mike. Thank you so much for the awesome thumbnail, Nicholas. And then we have Mr. with the last comment saying, hey, Mike, love your picks, but I leave so much money on the table. Please help me, LOL, all from your picks. So the biggest thing is patience. If you have a winning trade, think about it like this. Let's say you have a winning trade. And let's say you bought the trade at $100 and it goes up to 150, right? Be patient. If you have a winning trade, it's most likely going to go up more. You realize, if you're in a winning trade, it is more likely to continue going up than it is to reverse. And then if it does reverse, you could still get out for a break even or a small profit, so think of it like that. So Tom, with that being said, do you have any last minute stocks, options, comments, anything for this week?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be watching Exxon and Mobil. I really love the strong day they had Friday and how they closed at their highs. I really love this for a strong play this week. And the news on oil, I think this will definitely drive the oil markets up. And I think that that'll definitely be something to watch for, especially with them being up. What is that on Friday? Crude oil rose about 5%, 6% alone on Friday. So that's just a testament to how strong the oil market is. And I think that this news will make it even stronger.
Absolutely. So oil has a ton of momentum. Looking at BP, ExxonMobil, Chevron, MPC, the tech sector too. Apple, Microsoft, great place. Facebook, great place. With the unusual options activity, and even UNH. So that's exactly what we're looking at for tomorrow, guys, and just the rest of the week. We'd really, really, really appreciate it if you guys learned something from this video or enjoyed it. We'd really, really appreciate it if you could hit that like button. We're trying to break 200 likes on this video. And if you're not subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe to see our daily stock market watch list on your homepage every single day. So with that being said, thanks for watching.